Hey, good morning. Hi, hello from Bali. At 3 o'clock in Bali, quarter to 3. And I think London is just waking up, if not early risers, nearly 8 o'clock where you are. So I have no idea who's going to be here. I'm just kind of popping in to invite you and explain things, what I'm up to and what I would like you to be part of if you fancy. Um, so the so the topic that I want to talk to you about is the immune system in relation to stress. And I bet you heard so many reports and stories and all that, how stress is not good for us. Bad stress is not good for us. There's a good stress too, actually. But do you know actually why? Do you know why stress is not good to you? What actually happens in your body when you get stressed? And you have you funny with this stress, you have this is it like someone someone is here early? Good morning, say good morning. Hey Milena, you are in Australia. Oh, how cute. So you have a perceived stress, and then you have like really stress, like perceived danger and real danger. For example, earthquake is like proper danger, like there's no kidding, it's earth is moving, so you put the stress upon yourself because there is earthquake. But there is perceived stress, when your mind is going into stories and then you're just stressing yourself out because your imagination is going wild, which is actually happening nowadays a lot, because you're listening to the news, you're listening what's going on in the world, and then you're just making up stories in your mind, and you end up putting your body under the stress, perceived stress. So you know what actually exactly happens to your body when you are under that stress. Okay, in short, just not to elaborate on deep stuff, biochemical and physical stuff, actually, when you stress, your immune system shuts down, full stop. And it shuts you down in order to prepare you to run to run from that perceived or real danger, because you need to save your life. Your body, funny with this body is designed to live. Everything is geared in your body, mind or physical or biochemical or everything that is your body, you designed to live, full stop. So whatever is happening around you in your environment, your body will kind of shift into mode to save you. So when you have this stress that is upon you, whatever reason, perceived or real stress, your body is geared to save you. So what it does, there is something that is called hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. Full mouth. So it's like 3 bits. Hypothalamus is part of your brain. You heard it before. Hypothalamus is just base of your skull. It's behind, close to pituitary gland that is somewhere here in the head, and it's related to your adrenal, in which adrenals are above your kidneys. Anyway, so that line here. So what happened when you have this stress, whatever, perceived or real, your hypothalamus, like antenna, it just always monitors for stresses around you, because he wants to save you. He protects your life. Anyway, once he perceives the danger, he sends the signal to your pituitary gland, and which is your master gland. So that gland actually starts sending signals around the body. Hey, you do this, you do that. And if he's stressed, he would send the signals to adrenals, your adrenal glands. And then what adrenal does, shuts off everything in the body that is not necessarily for you to run for your life, which means it shuts your digestive system, it shuts your lymphatic system, it shuts your, you have 11 systems in your body. The only system that is working is your cardiovascular system, which is your blood and your heart. And notice when you're stressed how your breath starts becoming sharp and short and shallow from your chest, because you want the shortest length of your breath to give you oxygen, so you run, so you don't breathe like in meditation, deep in, deep out. You don't have time for that. You just want to breathe short, get oxygen and run. And sends the old blood, you have this circulatory system in your extremities, in your hands and in your legs, for you to be able to run from that danger. So stress shuts down your immune system, and that's so important for this situation in the world, all this, corona, extra corona stuff that is coming along now. First was corona, now we go even stronger, extra corona, popping out. It's crazy. To save you. So when that happens, every single function in your body is shut off. Because, for example, if you are ill, for example, if you have like flu, or you have just some viral infection in your body, you have bacterial infection that is kind of dormant. It's not active yet. It just sits there waiting for you to get stressed, so it has an opportunity to spring up. And you always know when you're under the stress, at least you have a colleague who does that, working too hard, and then once the project finished, you end up collapsing in a bed totally exhausted, because that bacteria that was just sitting somewhere in your body, it just comes out because your immune system is not strong enough to kill those pathogens, to kill those things that need to be killed. Which your immune system is always working. It never sleeps. Not even when you sleep, immune system is actually the most active. Anyway, so when you under the stress, immune system shuts down. Nothing works apart from your the cardiovascular system sends the blood into your arms and your legs, so you can run, you can protect yourself. And just, can you imagine, if you know a little bit of biology and stuff, what it does to your body if it becomes long term? It shuts down. Hey, thank you, Christine, for my heart. Thank you for watching. Good morning. Shuts down your digestive system. And your digestive system is everything. 80% of your digestive system is your immune system. So if your immune system is shut, your digestive system is shut. So it goes in a you see this loop, self-fulfilled prophecy, as they say. So you don't produce the healthy cells, T cells, all that, white cells, red cells, any single color cells, doesn't matter. To kill those pathogens, so you get ill. So stress is not good for you if you cannot control it. Like, being worried, like this fear that we have now and anxiety that we have now, no good for you. You have to really find the methods, find the systems. Helps a lot to kind of fight it, to kill it, to work with the mind, body, and spirit. Spirit is such an important bit here. How you perceive life. Spirit is how you perceive life, how you perceive yourself. Are you afraid of death? If you're afraid of death, your spirit is like in stress. You have to be in peace with that. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm going into tantrums. But what I wanted to really get you to from this little short broadcast is, like, you have to deal with stress. And so you can have your immune system strong, so when corona gets you, corona cannot get you ill. You will not end up in hospital, and that's so important. You have to be strong with this immune system, and there's many things you can do to spice up your immune system. So one thing that we are going to work on, if you are up for it, I'm going to run 2 weeks of I call it yoga lockdown number 2. Probably it's like already 4, but I call it number 2. Beating the fear. Fear, anxiety, and stress is the same thing. Just paralyzes you. This hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands are just like working like crazy to shut off the normal life. You want to preserve you, so you don't want that. You want this to flow. This homeostasis in your body, you need to keep body in balance in order for you to digest the food, to get nutrition, because you have your another thing. Sorry, because it's so much to say. When you are stressed, your digestive system is shut down, immune system is not working properly, and your hormones, your happy hormones, are not produced at all. So you see how you end up when you're so stressed. You end up in a loop of going downhill. Because your happy hormones, which is serotonin, dopamine, all the hormones are produced as well as somewhere else, but in your gut also. So your brain is not fed by happy hormones. So you end up just going down spiral into that, even more stress, because there's no happy hormones in your head, and you end up in a bad state. So you need to cut it short. As my good friend long time ago, I hear she said, and I so remember, it's in Croatia, so I don't know if I'm going to translate it properly. She said, cut it in a root. And she was so right. When she told me long time, 20 years ago, I heard that. And I applied this to everything in my life. When someone is going downhill, cut it in a root. Don't let it go down, because when you leave, for example, you have a hill and a car is up there. If you stop your car kind of close to that journey that is going down, it's easier, you can stop that car. But if that car starts accelerating and you're at bottom of the hill, that car is just going to run you over. So stop it before it gets out of control. So we're going to go for 2 weeks starting Monday. It's GMT time, it's London time, 7:30 you wake up, and we're going to work on fear, anxiety and stress, but in a yogic way, and also yogic way, but because everything is yoga, so I'm into this detoxing and toxicity and stuff. There's something that is called hormesis. Hormesis is this state that you put yourself in purposely to put stress on your body. Can you imagine? Like you stress and you're going to put more stress on your body. But this is a controlled stress. When you putting yourself in a certain environment, that you actually build your stress resistance. So when this corona comes, or whoever comes, thank you, Annie, bless you. When corona comes, your body is strong, not just your immune system, but your cells in your body, like every single aspect, your glands, your mind, body and breath, I call it, the holistic stuff, the yoga, the whole you is ready. And also, not just you ready, but also you remove a little bit of toxicity out of your body, because if you're overloaded with toxicity, when more toxins come, you're just going to die. Anyway, I'm joking, you're not going to die. So this hormesis, it's actually putting purposeful stress on your body in order to build this stress resistance. And you do it, for example, just quick example, hot and cold shower. No one wants to do this cold shower, hot shower, but it's so important. I do it here often because Bali, thanks God, it's hot. I don't know how I'm going to in London. I did it in London too, but twice a week. Now I do it every single day. It's easier here, but you have to really build that muscle. And if this period is so important as we live today now, it's really important you develop that skill of hot and cold showers, because it changes your body to be prepared of the shock. So, when you go under the shower, you gasp for the breath. Oh my God, with that just one gasp of your breath, how much of the biochemistry in your body changes. You think it's just the breath, I just took a breath, but oh my God, the whole thing, sometimes if it's really strong breath, you feel a little bit dizzy. And that's the sign that something has changed in your hormones, in your biochemistry, in the whole physiology in your body. And the other thing is, for example, the fasting, that's another. When you deprive yourself of food, again, you making your body strong to when there is no food, body can cope. It's not in a shock. It's like, oh my God, there's no food, I'm going to die. You end up just developing the fasting muscle. So that's another story. And then just pick one for the mind. For example, in yoga, vipassana. Vipassana, when you go on these retreats or whatever, and you don't speak. I don't know how I would do it. I never done it, and I wish I would do it one day. 10 days without talk, like you do not speak at all. You just meditate forever. 10 days, usually they last 10 days. And that's the challenge. That's another stress in your body, because body rebels, but that's kind of mind, vibrational, spiritual hormesis. It's like, you're challenging that way. And also another one is the breath, which we're going to do in these 2 weeks. We're going to work on this pranayama quite a lot, retention of your breath. When you're without oxygen, oh my God. When you have no oxygen in your body, like you're holding it for, I don't know how long you can hold it. Usually, average person, if you've never done any training before, you can hold it for a minute. I'm doing it now, and I can hold it for 2.5 minutes, no breath. You just like, and yeah, and there's so much going on in your body when you're holding your breath. That's, you're putting your stress, but you see, that's controlled stress, and then you're preparing your body to be stronger when real stress comes on you. When real stress comes on you, and then your body is more prepared. And also when new stress comes, you can actually be more friendly to that stress. You understand it easily, so it doesn't freak you out. Anyway, my dear Annie is watching my minutes, and she said, it's 6 minutes. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you now, but I think you got a message. When you stress, immune system shuts down, nothing works, and you get more ill. Full stop. So you have to apply purposeful stress, hormesis, in order to free divers. Yes, Annie. Oh my God, free divers, they can go without breath. There's this one guy, it's a record. He went down deep, like proper deep, like some 10 minutes without breath. Anyway, oh, it's crazy. I don't know, I'm only 2.5. Phew. Yeah, closely getting there. Anyway, so if you're up for it, join me for these 2 weeks, early morning yoga, meditation. We're going to do lots of stuff, working on the mind, body and breath. 3, yoga. I love yoga. Yoga includes you all, not just, you know, fancy bit. What's challenging as well. So I'm going to, I think you'll find it in my posts everywhere. There is a registration if you want to do it with me, and it gives you good routine in this, good focus in these times when it's dark and it's, everything news is bad and you have nothing to do. I mean, not motivated, you have lots to do, but not motivated as much to do. So maybe after this morning session, your day will start. Anyway, I love you and leave you before the wind blows me off. And I'll see you, yeah, I'll see you. I'm going to do another live tomorrow, because I have much more to say. 6 minutes is not enough. Thank you, Anit, for watching my time. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow, and come and join me on Monday, 7:30 GMT time, if you're up for it. Anyway, have a good day. Do not stress.